What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, boys. This is episode 57, and I'm very glad I'm here again in person. So yeah, um, we unfortunately do not have Justin here to make it, but still gonna be having a really good episode right now. Yeah. So story time, I guess. For me, it was really good this week. Probably best week ever. I don't know. Like I went to Whistler yesterday. Had a great time. Went with the boys. It was Alex and Liam
Big ups.
and some other kid.
Yeah,
And yeah, we sent it pretty hard, dude. I like legs still hurt a bit. They're a little bit sore. Got a little cut from the pedal hitting my back of my leg. Dude, it didn't hurt, but there was a lot of blood. But now it's good. So yeah, I guess that's all I have. It was just went by really fast, like the day yesterday. But it was so fun.
Cool.
What about
So
you?
this is my mixer, guys. Take a look. I've shown this before, but we got two mics in here, and yeah, it's pretty cool. We got all set, so I'm not gonna play with any of that, but because it took us a little while.
Do effects, yo.
Yeah, see, whoa,
Whoa.
they can hear it, but we can't. So right now they're freaking like,
whoa.
yeah.
Yo, we gotta see it
Yeah.
before. Upload it.
So what happened to me this week? So I had dreams, of course, because you know me with my dreams. I had a dream that the podcast channel was hacked. It was hacked, and because I would go on the channel and there's like videos, and somebody had put like videos and shit on the site, like on the page. And I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And then you're like, we're not putting anything," because it was like some like vlogging, like somebody vlogging or something.
Like just random like vlogs.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. And I was like, "What the hell?" And then I was like, "Shit!" And then stuff was getting deleted. I was like, "Damn." So I just woke up after that. I also had a dream. This one's pretty freaking cool. So I had a friend, and I don't recognize this guy at all. I don't know, like, so this guy was like, "All right, found out how you can travel to the future." And I was like, "What? No way." He's like, "Yeah." So he has this, like, Spider-Man has like the stuff on his wrist to like do the web. So he had like that, but like instead of going like that, he went like that or some shit, and he opened up some portal, and it looked like a big bubble.
like kind of like Doctor Strange. Like,
Kind of, but not like
the
fiery.
yeah.
And it was like a bubble. And so I couldn't see through the bubble. It was very like cloudy and thick, and it was really dark. And it was like a sunny day out. And he's like, "So, what we're gonna do is," and I lived, I guess at the time we were like 2 blocks away from his house where he lived. And he's like, "Okay, you're gonna go through that portal. It's gonna be 3 a.m. Okay, 3 a.m. into the future." So it was like, I don't know, 5 p.m. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So 10 hours into the future. He's like, "You're going to go into the bubble. You're going to go take a left, go behind my house, and he's like, "I'm going to give you this ladder, and you're going to take the ladder when you're going to take the ladder, and you're going to go to your house, and you're going to climb up and look in your window when you're sleeping just to see if you're there and like see yourself." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "All right, so the only downside is we can't get you back, so you're just gonna have to be 10 hours older." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then he's like, "All right." He's like, "You ready?" And I was like, "Yeah." He opens it up, or it was already open. And I was like, "Wait, what about the ladder?" Like, he's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Don't you need to give me the ladder?" He's like, "No, I'm already gonna put the ladder." And I was like, "What do you mean? How am I gonna get up if I don't have the ladder?" He's like, "I'm gonna leave it at my house tonight. And so if it works, if this like portal works, then I would have already put the ladder there." Because he's like, I'm gonna tonight, I'm gonna put the ladder out so that you can get it when I'm sleeping." And then I was like, oh, so it should already be there. He's like, exactly. So I was like, okay. And I was like, dude, this better work then. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I was like, what if the ladder's not there? He's like, oh, then I couldn't do it. Like, sorry. And I was like, okay. So I was like, all right. So I go into the portal. And when I walk in, immediately the temperature drops and everything's completely like silent. There's no cars driving by. There's no birds chirping, nothing. It's just complete silence. There might be, I might hear the odd car in the distance, but it's pretty freaking quiet. And so I was like, okay, I know what to do. So I run like a block and I go into his house and the ladder's there. I was like, yes, it works. So I take the ladder and I run like 5 blocks to my house with this massive ladder, like that big. And I'm running with that.
Wow.
And I'm running so anybody could have came out of their house and just seen some kid at 3 a.m. And I put this ladder like up there, and so I climb up there and I look in my window and I left my no. I left music on, so I fell asleep to like music and I was like, oh shit, like I did it again. Because that whole week I have been leaving my music on while I sleep. So I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, what the so it kind of like matched. So and then I was like, damn, and then I woke up. So it worked. So my friend had to wait like 5 hours and then he put the ladder out and then so it's kind of cool how that worked. And I think I also had a dream last night. I don't remember too much of the detail, but I was like ghost hunting. And like I found ghosts and I was like communicating with them, but I don't remember the details. Today Scotland versus England. It was a tie, and last time Scotland versus England, it was also a tie, 2-2. If we won that game, we would have gone to the World Cup because it was in 2017, so it was the World Cup qualifiers. And but I heard it was a good game. I was listening to some of it, and it seemed pretty good. And so because it's Euro, right? So I've been following that, and I guess that's all for my story time.
Dude, that was pretty epic. Like, I said this before. Like, you could put those into like a short film or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
they're pretty interesting.
Could. Yeah, I could. I can make a lot of money off. Mhm. Yeah, honestly, that would be a pretty cool if I made like a movie off of that or a book even or something.
Mhm.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Cause it's pretty much like I'm getting these ideas gifted to me. Like I've seen a lot of people where like they have these dreams, and it turns out to be like this big hit success. Like in songs, a lot of people like write songs through their dreams and stuff. So I don't know, maybe one day. You never know, dude. You never know.
Yeah. It'll be a good idea, but yeah, that's like, it's really unnatural how you like just got like these sudden like just rush of dreams. Yeah.
Like this week, I probably had one every other day.
Damn.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't even remember my dreams. Like I can't even like.
Some of them
hard.
Some of them I remember, but like for example, the reason why I'm not saying all of them is because I don't remember them. I remember having the dreams, but I don't remember the detail and stuff from it. So I'm not gonna like repeat it on here because I don't have time. Because when I wake up, that's the only time I remember it. So it's like I don't have time to go write it down and stuff because I forget about it pretty quickly. It's annoying. I wish that I didn't have it. Once in a while, it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. But most of the time, it's like, dude, it's so annoying. Like, and it's not even like a live feed. Like, I've had dreams where it's like I'm in the moment. Like, I'm actually, like, it feels super, super real. And I've had other dreams, like, these dreams are like, I'm just, like, it's like a memory. So, I don't remember, like, if sometimes it just feels like a memory because I've had dreams in the past where it's like I'm watching a movie and it's like a live feed or like I'm in the perspective of the movie, but yeah, now it's just a memory, so it's like I can't, it's not a lucid dream at all. I can't control it because that would be so fun, dude. Imagine that every single night going to bed and just having your own world, like being in GTA or something like that. Just doing anything. Like I'm a spawn Pac-Man mixed with uh yo Raph. Oh yo,
Wait, what?
there's kids outside.
Yeah.
You see on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people. Should I just open the door?
Yeah,
They see all
that's
this
sick.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I thought it was like it was a Raph.
Yeah, me too. It sounded like Ralph.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah. So, that's pretty funny. Yeah. So up there, above me, and those are the cameras up there. So you guys
Says
probably
no
can see it.
video on the.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you
above
guys
it.
can't see.
Yeah. It's pretty funny because those cameras right there are what's right out there.
Mhm.
So for you guys it's there, and then for us it's there, and then the cameras are there. So yeah, I could have just opened the door and then seen them. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, that'd be so fun. Spawn freaking Pac-Man with freaking we got like Call of Duty. We got Alex on his bike. We got like freaking I don't know the Netherlands national team all playing soccer.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong,
Pikachu.
Pikachu. We got all this stuff going on. That'd be so fun. We got Miley Cyrus over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That'd be so sick. I just that would be so fun, dude. Like living in two worlds. That's
Mhm.
literally what it would be. So like I don't know. Maybe one day we'll have that.
Yeah. Just the one thing I don't get is like when I'm in a dream, I don't know I'm dreaming. Like, I think like it tricks me into thinking like it's actually happening.
Like real life.
Yeah.
I've had that happen, but it's not very often.
Yeah. For me, it happens like every dream. I think it's like real. It's so
Is
weird.
there anything bad that's ever happened?
Um.
I've had dreams where it's like a fear comes true. Like I had a dream like I messed up and I DM'd someone by accident. Like a girl or something. I DM'd them like some shit and I was like, "Oh no." Cuz like in real life, a couple of times I've been like, dude, imagine I like DM some girl like by accident and I'm like I mean to like message ET and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then it's like, "Oh shit." You know, I can't take that back like and I've had that thought in my mind and then I have a dream about it. Have you ever had that, like, where you had like something like that, like, or when you have dreams, you say that they feel real? Have you ever had something that's like, been a fear or anything like that?
Like I think I've had one where I felt like I was gonna die, like some guy was gonna kill me or something. I don't know.
That's kind of funny.
It's so hard to remember, but I think I might have like
Yeah.
had one. Do you gotta have some of this?
Raph, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but the guy, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name because it's not a good thing. But he, in the tournament for basketball in grade 7, he like hit his nose.
Oh yeah.
You know that guy? He was Raph was changing in your school changing room, and he came in with a gun and shoots Raph like through the change room, and then Raph runs to the hospital from his school. He runs all the way there when he's chasing after him. Like weird. That's so funny.
What? How's he gonna run to the hospital so
When he's-
far?
When he's been shot like 5 times in the
Yeah.
yeah, and why not come here? It's
Yeah.
close, or like go to some other like yeah, let's just run to the hospital. Like I'm shot.
Yeah. What?
Don't call the police or anything. And yeah, I don't know. That's weird, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
So topics, I guess.
Yeah. I could mine are pretty quick, so
Okay.
I'll just go. So there's Xbox like had a event where they showed like a lot of like the upcoming games, and I don't know, I just want to like there's two that like really stand out. It was first one is Riders Republic, and they I don't know if it was in the event, but like they announced like that it got delayed, and it's coming out September 2nd, 2021. So I'm actually looking really forward to that. That game looks really sick. It's basically a mix of uh mountain biking, um skiing and snowboarding, and I think like I don't know, what do you call it? Like wingsuit? Like they have like
Skydive.
it's
I know what
it's
you're
like
talking.
a wingsuit with like a
Yeah,
jetpack.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't remember the name. It's like a flying squirrel. You know how they have those? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna try that one. Probably just the mountain biking and skiing, 'cause it's like steep and descenders like put together. Plus, steep actually has not mountain biking, but they have like a jetpack wingsuit one also. They have skiing, snowboarding, tobogganing, skiing with like a parachute. So yeah, steep is a really good game. Also descenders too. Um, the other one is Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, so it's the new Forza. If you don't know what Forza is, it's a like a series of car games, and
Very
this
good.
one looks really good. The location is Mexico. They usually
Oh,
do it in like different like cities. Yeah.
continents. So
Yeah.
where in Mexico?
I think it's just I don't know, but I heard like one place they mentioned Guanajuato, which is um
Pretty hot.
yeah, it looked really good. Like it looks way better. Like usually in some, I think it was like Forza Horizon 3. If you looked in a building, it looks like GTA. How like it's just like 2D, like a
Ooh.
2D like picture. But now you can actually see inside. It's like if you
Wow.
could go inside of there, but I
Yeah.
don't think you could. And lots of people were really mad 'cause they didn't do it in Japan. Yeah, and I think that's actually a win because
Japan's just
like
about like street cars and shit,
yeah,
not like drag racing.
and I think that like the company that like develops it could save it for if they're like 'cause everyone really wants it. Save it if they're like not getting a lot of money. They could like make it in Japan. Or also it's good because it's going to be even more better than this game 'cause the graphics are going to be better. You know, the cars, probably more variety, and I think it's better that it's going to be in the future 'cause it'll be more better, way better. Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Definitely hot.
all I got, but it's
All right. So we're gonna show you guys this video. Actually, I'll discuss this first. So this week it's the YouTube versus boxing event happened 6 days ago from time of recording. Probably when this comes out, 7 days, 8 days maybe. But it was so, dude, it was so good. There was some upsets, but it was pretty freaking entertaining. All of the fights, really good. So we'll start off. This is the entire card that was there. So it was supposed to be there's supposed to be Danny Duncan versus some TikToker, but the TikToker backed down, so that didn't happen. So that was out of the play for a while. Um, that was only like that wasn't 100% confirmed. So Ryan Johnston versus Kale Sorage. I think that's how you say his name. I actually don't know who these guys are. I didn't watch that. That was the first fight, and then this one. This is where I started to watch Landon McBroom versus Ben Azelart. Landon looked really good. I watched this one. I watched all of them, and Ben surprisingly did pretty bad. I believe he did make it to the second round, but that's just because it was like 2 minutes for one round, and like he kept putting his back towards his opponent, and that's like a big no-no in boxing. And a lot of these people did, but him especially. So Landon, easy dub. And as I go along, I'm gonna say who I thought would win, and if you want, you can also um, contribute with that as well. So I thought Landon was gonna win. I was right. By the way, ever since this day, I hadn't ever cheered for someone in boxing, and they've actually won at all. I cheered for Logan Paul, twice. He lost and tied. I cheered for Nissan Gibb with Jake Paul. He lost. With Ben Askren, he lost. Like all these people. So even Mayweather, he didn't technically win, but I guess he could. Anyway, so Tanner Fox versus Ryland Storms. This Tanner Fox is really excited about because I know he's been trying to get into the boxing game for a while and with YouTube boxing. And the day before the fight, the weigh-in, Tanner Fox weighed in 20 pounds shorter than his opponent, which is a lot. And so they were like, okay, we don't know if we're going to allow this. They said, we'll let you know tomorrow, and if you can or can't. And tomorrow came, the day of the fight. They're like, yeah, no, you can't fight. And then he's like, he tried so hard. He's like, I'll sign any paperwork. Like, I'll sign my life. I'll like wear headgear, anything. Like, I don't care. He's like, I'll do anything. And they're like, no, dude, we can't. Like, we can't do that. And he was pretty bummed out. I would be too. Like, he spent probably like 2-3 months training, and then all of a sudden it's like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight him because I think Fuzi interviewed him. He's like, oh, I'm still gonna fight him.
Fuzi, oh my god.
He's like, I'm still gonna fight him, but like today, it's just not the. I think back. Yeah. They're like, I'm still gonna fight him, but today is just not the day I'm gonna beat his ass. So that was kind of disappointing. So that's 2 cards gone. So in total there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's still a lot.
To be honest, I would have cheered for Tanner because I used to watch him.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
scooters.
Yeah.
Dude, they're literally back.
Bro, I can't see because the screen gets like dark.
Oh, that's my neighbor. She's playing basketball.
Oh,
Okay, anyway.
we're
sorry.
chill, we're chill.
So then, yeah, I would have cheered for Tanner Fox. I would have thought he would probably lose though, but that didn't happen. So yeah, that fight was canceled. Then FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee. They spelled his name Michelle. Okay, so yeah, FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lee. I didn't really see FaZe Jarvis that. I haven't seen him like on a video or anything since like a couple months ago. So when I saw him on fight day, I'm like, holy shit, like he's so much jacked. Like, damn, you really put in the work. And I was like, oh, FaZe Jarvis, Fortnite. I did not think he would do good. So I thought Michael Lee would win. I didn't know anything about Michael Lee. I thought he was gonna win because it's FaZe Jarvis. I was wrong. FaZe Jarvis won, and he did decent. Like he wasn't as good as like some of these guys, but he did decent. So I was right about that. DDG versus Nate Wyatt. DDG, technically a rapper, but he also does YouTube, I guess. Such a G. DDG. DDG getting paper off of yo bitch later. Anyway, so, and then Nate Wyatt. These guys are, they're so much shit talk back and forth. I thought DDG would win. I was cheering for him. And he did win. He did win, and the whole fight, it was, I was eating dessert when I was watching it, and so after the second round, I was just there the whole time, because after the second round, it got so predictable that DDG would win, because it was just, from there, it was just so much better from him, so it was pretty obvious of a fight, so I got that one right. Deji versus Vinny Hacker. This one was a very anticipated. All of these were. These 3 up here were the biggest ones of all of them, right?
Bro,
so
a Nissan Gibb.
Yeah, that's his like full. I don't know. So
like Nissan Gibb.
A Nissan.
Like, what?
A Nissan. So Deji versus Vinny Hacker. Vinny Hacker. I'm not gonna pull up his videos, but he's so freaking weird on his TikTok. Have you seen those?
I haven't watched him, but I've heard a lot of people like talk about him.
I've seen a lot of girls back him up, and I mean, he can be a fairly attractive guy. I'm not gay or anything. I'm just saying, like, I understand that. But he's posts the weirdest TikToks, like weird shit. He put like some James Charles sticker shit on, and he's like he just does a weird shit. It's kind of funny. And these guys had no beef when they fought. They're completely cool. Deji only wanted to hop on this card because he was the only guy he wanted to fight. I think he was dodging Taylor Holder, but that's a different story. So Deji versus Vinny Hacker. Deji, I was very excited to see him come out because it's Deji, and I was cheering for him. I wanted him to win because, like, redemption and all that. And he's been trying to get a fight for a long time, ever since 2018. So Vinny Hacker won, and he looked surprisingly very, very good. He was the best TikToker out of all these people on the fight. Very good. Very, very good. And he won because Deji's cardio. When I first saw Deji hop in the ring, I'm like, dude, he looks like fatter than from 2018. And I kind of called it with that because he literally in the first start of like the round 3, he literally just collapsed in the ring. I don't know if you saw that, but he collapsed in the ring and he was just, the ref started counting and everyone was like, what the hell? Did he get hit? And then no, he just had to sit down for a second.
What?
Yeah, he just sat down because it was right as the bell rang. Like, all right, round 3, here we. Oh, that shit! I messed it up. He's like, round 3, here we go.
Wait, what messed up?
I hit it and it went like that.
Oh damn!
So it was like round 3. All right, go, and then he's like, oh, I just need a bit more time. Have you seen the movie? The movie with Kevin, whatever his last name is, the UFC, where he's like the teacher and he's like a UFC fighter at the same time. If you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's called Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you know
I've seen it like so many times.
Yeah, it's such
it's like
a good movie.
Classic.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. You know, at the end where like one of his fights, he like just collapses in the middle of the ring because it's like, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Or no. He was like taking too much time in like his corner, and they're like, "You gotta hurry up." It's the same sort of thing. It reminded me of that. So then, yeah, Deji's cardio was really bad, so he lost. Pretty easy for Vinny, I guess. And the ref called it knockout. They're like, okay, no more. Like, you can't take any more of this shit. His when he was blocking, it was slowly like kind of getting out because he was like, getting loose. So they're like, all right, no more. It's gonna freaking destroy him.
Yeah, so, I searched up like Vinny Hacker. I don't even know who he is. Like, I haven't even seen one of his TikToks, but
if you see it, you'll be like, what the hell? But a lot of, ever since he won, like his post that he won, all these girls were reposting it. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's getting girls to be interested in this shit. It's kind of cool. And a lot of female influencers want there to be like a boxing card. I think, what's her name? Dunya, Deji's girlfriend, wants there to be one. She wanted to participate. Tana Mongeau, some other people. Dude, Charlie Jordan would do so good with that. All right, next one. Anisong Gibb versus Taylor Holder. This one was my favorite one that I wanted to see. Because I'm a fan of Anisong Gibb. He's really funny, I think. Saudi Arabian English guy. And Taylor Holder. Anisong Gibb, he wants to make people, he wants to take in the people's eyes, like, for example, Jake Paul was a big stepping stone. Taylor Holder was a big stepping stone because no one wanted to fight these like people that they're like, oh, he's gonna destroy me, and he's like, all right, I'll do it, because he wants to make people like be like, damn, he actually won, and that's like a pretty cool strategy. That's why I like him, because he's bold like that, and he doesn't look like that great of a fighter. But he's undefeated unprofessionally, and he had this fight. It was a tie. I don't know. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The fight? Yeah, so it was a tie. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but every single person in that stadium, except for Taylor Holder and the judges, thought that Anisong Gibb won. Anisong Gibb was in Miami, right? This was in Miami, and everyone was cheering for him. They weren't even his fans, and everyone was cheering for him. He's like, because when he was getting the interview, he's like, I know I won that fight deep down in my heart, and everyone starts cheering. So it's so obvious. Even the guy that was reading out the cards, like, who won? He was like, all right, 57 to 56 with a score of split decision. And then he looked at he put the mic away and he's like, is this right? And then they nodded at him. And then he's like, all right. And so everyone was like, what? So Taylor Holder was like one of the only people in that stadium. Of course, he's not gonna say, yeah, I know I lost, like, because he's the opponent. But like, still, I hope Anisong Gibb gets an appeal. I don't think he will, but he definitely deserved that W. And the thing is, though, is that what I fear, Taylor Holder had a really, really good stance, and if he played more offensively, he would have probably destroyed Gibb. But Gibb was getting so many clean shots in, and he should have won. He should have won. And one of the judges made Taylor Holder, like, he gave him all how many rounds? All 5 rounds. And he barely punched them. Like, what the hell? So, yeah, so.
That's biased.
Yeah, really. I mean, I wonder how much money he slept under the table.
Yeah.
But anyway. So, yeah, that was that. I think that Gibb, I know Gibb won. And the whole world probably knows it. Even the commentator, like, I forgot his name, but he was reading it, and he's like, oh, yeah, that Nissan Gibb guy, like, he definitely won. I don't know what the fuck that was about. And he's like, I forgot his name, but he's, like, a pretty professional commentator. The thing is, though, is that Taylor Holder's coach in the ring, you can hear what they were saying. They were begging for him to play offense. They're like, please, just hit some shots. He's like, okay. And then he just was like the whole time. Like, you know what I mean? And, if he played offense, his coach is right. Probably would have got that. But it didn't happen. And now I fear that Taylor Holder knows what to do now, and that Gibb will be in a lot more trouble. But I think there should be a rematch. Okay, now the final one. Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall. Austin, this is what we're going to see. So, Austin McBroom won, obviously. Bryce Hall, shit talker, jackass, anything you want to call him. Annoying little shit would be how I would.
Fighter.
Yeah, he says, if you guys want to search it up, you can. He's like, I've been over 40 street fights. I'm not gonna be scared of some 30-year-old man. I searched him up. He's not 30. I'm not gonna be scared. He's like, I'm a fighter. I have a wrestling background. Man. And then the ring comes and he loses. And he's like, I'm not a boxer. I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
And then
it's
back to
exactly. So you guys can search that up if you want to see that. But Austin McBroom, I think that the best fighters, he would be up like the top 3. I would say Vinny Hacker would be up there. Mm-hmm. Bryce Hall did all right. If Bryce Hall versed like any other person here, like DDG, Jarvis.
We gotta wrap it up in 5.
Oh, 5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like Bryce Hall would have won against anyone else. Austin McBroom, very good. E.T.'s going to show you this video where some people are like, oh, Bryce Hall got thrown to the ground. No, that's not what happened. Bryce Hall, you'll see in the video, he was holding on to Austin McBroom, and then like Austin McBroom let go of Bryce Hall, and he fell. So, yeah.
All right. Here we go.
You'll see it.
Let's go scene 2. Enable the desktop audio. Oh, here? Over here? Yes? Not this? All right, here we go. Just,
There it is! Connected again! Oh my God! It's over! Is it? It's over!
Seen that. He was clinching onto him, and he let go, and then that happened. So it's clearly not the case. Yeah, that's all I have. I think it was a great time. Do you have any more topics?
No, I'm done with mine.
All right, then we'll talk about Christian Eriksen. Yeah. So, do you have enough time for that? We'll play the video, and then I'll talk about it after.
All right. I think it's all loaded. Oh. Let me see. Where is it? Over here? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. All right, here you go. Got you guys.
Goodness, he's gone down there, Eriksen. That's worrying. Well, this is really disturbing. Oh my dear. This is really worrying. Anthony Taylor's reaction was immediate. And there is clear distress here. reactions from the referee knew the severity of this. Welfare of the player paramount. Anything else is meaningless in comparison. Yuri.
Arremesso lateral para a Dinamarca, que dominou o primeiro tempo. Opa, caiu direto o jogador da Dinamarca no chão, hein? Desacordado. É o Eriksen. Nossa, que cena forte do Eriksen no chão. Aos 42 minutos, corre para o atendimento, fazendo massagem cardíaca nesse momento, o Eriksen. Os jogadores viram de costas, ninguém quer ver esse momento, Paulo Nunes. A gente não queria estar aqui também transmitindo esse momento tão tenso do Eriksen, o craque. Nossa, o pessoal chorando, todo mundo vira de costas ali. O Eriksen é o principal jogador dessa seleção, né? São 29 anos, referência do time. E a galera vira de costas realmente porque é um momento difícil. Vai dar tudo certo, Eriksen. A gente está aqui na torcida. Nós estamos na torcida. O Brasil inteiro está na torcida. O mundo inteiro.
Dutch soccer star is...
Yeah, he's in stable condition, as you see there. And he's doing fine. So he's good. Some good news there. He's fine. He's out again. He's out now, and he probably won't be playing for health reasons. And he doesn't know why it happened. He might have had some health issues, like background history, but it sucks. And yeah, prayers go out to him because he's a good player, and his whole fan base is backing him, and pretty much everyone in the world right now because he's a nice guy as well. So yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty scary. Like,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, it's just happened out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. He was. That's pretty lucky though. Like,
Yeah, the survival rate, like they say, every time a minute goes by, you lose 10%. 10% chance of surviving from that. So, but he's good. He's fine now. He's feeling fine, and he's out of the hospital. So, it's very good news. So yeah. Imagine he actually because technically he died, like his heart
Yeah.
stopped beating. They brought him back, but imagine if he died for good, and all those people had to see that. That would have been horrible. And
yeah,
you saw, people were getting upset.
yeah.
Everyone there, even from Finland. So, yeah, unfortunate. That's I have this one topic here. It's about Miley Cyrus, and apparently she's trademarking her name in Europe. And see if we can find some here. She says she has won the right to use her name as a trademark on a wide range of products in the European Union, and after Europe's top court on Wednesday, annulled by a decision by the EU Patent Office to limit the scope of her brand. The case dates to 2014 when the 28-year-old Wrecking Ball singer company Miley sought to trademark Miley Cyrus. So she's been trying to plan it for a year now, and her name is finally trademarked. That's so weird. I don't know why she would want to do that, but makes money off of it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to say. It's kind of, interesting news. So yeah, that's all of my topics. Close this Chrome tab. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was a great episode. It's almost 40 minutes.
It will be by the time.
Yeah, it will. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was kind of in the time between our last one, which is good. They're good, and yeah, I hope you guys can watch this one.
Yeah.
And
I hope we can continue the in-person ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys. Episode 58. Yeah. Right. Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. So see you guys.